What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and today we're going to be going over some of the things I picked up at the Midwest Gaming Classic 2018. Woo! This big old pile of awesomeness right here is just too vast to cover all at once, so we're going to break this up into some parts. So let's check out what I'm bringing at you today. So today we're just going to cover the Nintendo games I picked up at the MGC. Now, Nintendo is the console I grew up on. It's the one I play the most. It's the one I have the most games for. And it is the one from back in the day. So, to start off, for some reason, Captain Algebra has a thing for the LJN games. He insists on them not being that bad. Some of them aren't. But he wanted to get the whole LJN subset. So naturally, I had to compete against him to do the same. This competition included no eBay, just things in the wild. Going into it at the Milwaukee convention, we both had about the same. I needed 7. I picked up 4. The best of those being Aliens 3. So this game really surprised me, despite having the rainbow on the cover. It's a rather impressive game. There's a lot going on. Graphics are decent, controls are responsive, but they're backwards. B is jump, A is fire. Other than that, I'm a big fan of this one. I think it's very cool how here on the first board, if you fail to rescue all the prisoners in time, they go through and show all the aliens exploding from their chests. That was a nice touch. Then I got Roger Clemens' MVP Baseball. Despite being only $2, wasn't a bad baseball title. On the flip side, X-Men. Terrible game to never be mentioned again. Terrible. Shame on you, LJN. Then I got NFL. Also terrible. So, next up, I've been trying to cure my Tensionitis by collecting all the Black Cart NES Tension games. Going into the convention, I also needed 7 of these. I picked up 3. RBI Baseball 3. Mrs. Pac-Man. Solid title for sure. And then my favorite of the lot, Shinobi. The controls aren't bad on this one. The graphics could definitely be better. I used to play this at the In-N-Out by my house back in the day, so the arcade graphics are definitely what I'm used to seeing, but you know, it is on the NES, it's 8-bit. The knockbacks suck, but the life bar makes this game much easier and less frustrating. Now, I've only got 4 Tengen games left. Tetris being the big one that I really wanted. I only saw one at the MGC, and it was $90, and it should be $60, so I passed. I went back later, and it was gone. I was gonna spend the $90 just to have it, but next time. So now we'll dig into this pile here. We've got some okay games. I like this one, Road Blaster. It was a title that, I don't know, it's common, I just don't see it that much. This one I never see, and it kind of impressed me. Trog. I always thought this game was like Joe and Mac, you know, just because of the cover, but it's really a crappy prehistoric version of Pac-Man, where you can punch. If you eat a pineapple, it transforms you into a T-Rex, and you get to eat the caveman, but if they catch you, they eat you with a knife and fork. So that was an odd little touch. At first I really hated this game, but I grew to like it. The title I've been gunning for a long time. Wizards and Warriors. Can't believe it had this one. A lot of people were selling it for like $15. I ended up getting it for 4. Yeah. Here was one of the favorites I picked up. I was looking for this game for a while too. Totally Rad. So this is a good game. Controls are tight. Graphics are good. The colors pop. It is totally rad. Then I did get to complete a subset. Simpsons, Bart vs. the World. The last Simpsons game I needed. As you well know, back in the day, gamer is a huge Simpsons fan, and that is my favorite of the NES Simpsons games. I like the Great Wall of China board. That was kind of fun. Then we got Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, another game I wanted for a long time that you never see. I don't want to say it's a good game, but it's definitely not bad, and it is most definitely unique. I got Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. I was a touch disappointed with that one. So many people say it's a hidden gem. Same with McKids. I was a touch disappointed with that as well. Everybody says it's a great Super Nintendo 3 clone. It's just okay. I actually liked this one. Family Feud. I'm trying to pick up all the, well, every NES game, but all the NES Game Show games because I want to start live streaming with the wife, making a little segment called You're the Next Contestant on Back in the Day Gamer. And now that I just hit 200 subs, which I did today, I'll probably start live streaming soon because then I might get more than 1 or 2 viewers. Now here's a game that I was gifted from a new friend, Thundercade, from Mega Dan. Thanks a lot, buddy. He showed up at the convention. We hung out. He's a cool guy. Check out his channel. I'll admit it, he's just way better at video games than I am. But he brought that one for me. Big thanks. But I lied to you. I said I didn't have it, and I do. But since I hit 200 subs and I'm doing a giveaway, I will give away my copy with along with some of the other games. But once again, thanks a million. I really appreciate it. No one had ever given me a game before until this convention where someone else gave me another game, which is going to be in the next video. And that's not a Nintendo game, so we're going to move on. We got Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge. This one was alright. I expected more of this game. Captain Planet and the Planeteers. To be honest, I didn't give it that much of a chance because it's not that good. Now, these next 4 games are extra crappy. This one could be cool. It has potential, but without having the manual, it totally sucks. World Games. It's unfortunate because there were some cool things in there, like, for instance, the cliff diving right here. I like the weightlifting part. Well, I could have liked it, but since I don't know how to play it. Another game, for some reason, I wanted forever, never picked up until now. Circus Caper. Terrible. I played that game for 15 straight minutes, which isn't a long time. But I could not get this far. I could not get this far in that game. That's it. So, yeah, I'm not giving up, but I'm pissed. Michael Andretti's World Cup. Didn't like that one too much. And Touchdown Fever. I didn't even play that one yet. I just assume it's terrible. I did mention this before, so we're going to graze over it. Black Box Challenge. Check out the video I did from my Midwest Gaming Classic Holy Grails. That's one of them. I'd suggest picking that game up, but you can't. Because I could never find it until I got lucky and scored it there. Here's a game I super looked forward to getting. I didn't know when I was going to end up finding it, but this was the time. It's a homebrew tailgate party. It's, you use the power pad to play cornhole. I haven't played it yet because I don't have any bean bags, but I picked up a power pad for $5. I scored this from the guy who made it, and I'll put his picture up here. He was really cool. I chatted with him for a while. I forget your name, man, but you guys should check that out because I played it a little there, and I liked it. I liked that game a lot. Now here is the game that I wanted the most, but so far I'm pretty disappointed. I picked it up. It was like the last game I bought. I got it from the Bad Graphics Gamers, who are a wild bunch. That is Ghost Lion. See if we can get the cover art to not be blurry. There we go. Check that out. Now this is an RPG, yet it's got an 80s jazzercise chick and a white tiger on the cover. That was the game I dropped the most dimes on. It was 89 bucks. I got it for a little cheaper. I bundled it with a couple of shit commons. But yeah, oof, that hurt. I really wanted it to be better. But this is my favorite of the NES lot, aside from Black Box Challenge. And that is a game that I also picked up from the Bad Graphics Gamers, but the first day, early on. And that is Frankenstein. Woo! Yes, I had wanted Frankenstein The Monster Returns for quite some time. I never see it. It's rather pricey. And I scored this one. They had it marked for $50. And some clever genius carved SSV into the label. So that got me an extra $10 off. So I guess thanks SSV. But but I rather would have paid $50 and had a minty label. But anyhow, this game has been, well, I played Totally Rad the most out of all these so far, but I have been enjoying Frankenstein quite a bit. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and if you were at the Midwest Gaming Classic, make sure you leave me some comments about what you picked up. I obviously had a really good time, so let me know what you thought of the convention as well. Stay tuned for the rest of my pickups. I think I can fit everything else into one more video. Might have to stretch it to 2. But definitely let me know what you thought about your experience there, and if you didn't go, let me know what you think about some of these games. Possibly I'm wrong about some of the crappers, like, you know, Circus Caper. I really wanted to like that game, but I don't. And I'm trying to put more time into Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, because that's a weird title. But anyhow, thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, YouTube, keep it retro!